Hello and welcome back. So firstly, just want to say if I look really red, it's because I've just been on a run and now I'm recording this and I'm really tired out. But basically, you may be wondering what the heck am I on about? I'm making a film. Like, that's a huge statement from someone that has just over 100 subscribers on YouTube. But I really am making a film. And so it's not going to be some big blockbuster release that goes out into cinemas worldwide or even cinemas locally, but I'm hoping that it will be on YouTube, on my channel obviously, and I'm making a film. And I suppose the great thing about not being one of these big YouTubers is that I don't have to say, hey, I'm working on something or I've got something coming out, but I can't tell you guys yet, and that's all I can say, but it'll be out soon. I don't have to say that because I'm not working with any companies or anything. I can just say what I like, when I like, and do what I like. So basically, the idea came about that I was just sort of feeling a bit inspirational, I suppose, and I was like, hey, when I'm older, I want to be able to look back on something and say, look, I did this, and I can put my name to it, and I can show other people, and hopefully it'll be really good. And obviously I've got my YouTube videos, which I'm hoping are really good and people enjoy, but I just want to make something big. I want to do something dramatic that people will probably turn around and say, that's not going to happen. That's impossible. You're never going to do that. But I feel I can, and obviously it's going to take time. It's going to take effort and money. But obviously life is, you've only got one life, and as that annoying saying goes, YOLO. So because I have a bit of OCD, I don't want to just make notes all over my script. So I've obviously started writing a script, but this is the first unfinished copy, and obviously it has draft on it. But because I've put something in there, and I don't want to give anything away, but I've put something in there and it's not perfect, and I know it's not perfect, but I just need it in there so I know that it's there, if that makes sense. So then I printed off the script, which is about 2 pages long at the moment, and then just wrote notes on it. So every time that happens, obviously I'm going to have to print more, but it's just a lot easier for me than to write notes all over it and make a mess of it. Because one thing I didn't know, and I have learned actually about script writing, is that there are certain things you do. Like, there's a certain font that is used, I can't remember what it's called, I think it might be Courier New, in font size 12, because then each page roughly is about like 1 minute long. The first page is literally just like the title and who it's written by. Then you've got page numbers going from the actual first page, which is the script itself, not the first page, which is really confusing and took a while to actually work out how to do. But there's so many different things, like indents for certain things that go in certain places, and then some are wider and some are thinner. And yeah, there's a lot that I learned, because honestly I just thought you'd just write a script and that'd be it, but nope, there's a lot that you do, and it's really interesting just to learn that, if nothing else. But I really do hope that obviously this does go ahead, and that is kind of why I'm making this video, because obviously it's in such early stages right now. But I want to make the video so then it's definite, it's well, almost definite in case something terrible happens, but it's pretty much definite. And I wanted to tell you guys first, because obviously you're the ones that have supported me throughout my YouTube journey so far, and obviously there are a couple of people that know, which is mainly family, and that's just because I wanted to get their opinion on it. But none of them really turned around and said, hey, it's impossible and it's not going to happen. But even if they did, I would have just said, well, I'm doing it anyway, because, you know, I feel like I can do it, and nothing is really impossible other than flying by yourself, because that's pretty much, you just, like, if you jumped off a building, you just hit the floor. Anyway, I'm going really off topic, but the general idea of the film is going to be inspiring, because I like inspiring things, and I watched a couple of inspiring films, and they genuinely inspire me. So hopefully it's inspiring. Whether or not it is in the end, I don't know, but that's sort of the genre I'm going in. But I don't, inspirational is not really a genre, I don't think, so I'm not really sure what genre it falls into, unless that is actually a genre, in which case I've just lied to all of you and I'm really, really sorry. But basically, something I am struggling with, but there's no rush, is a name. So I want you guys to leave suggestions down below. Obviously you don't know much about it other than it's inspiring, but I think that's more interesting if you don't know, because then I can look at them and be like, hey, that's really cool. Filmy McFilmface has already been taken by my sister, who is just determined that I put it somewhere in the film, anywhere, and I said I'll probably stick it in the credits somewhere, but the actual title of the film can't be Filming Film Face, because I want to try and do this seriously. And obviously when you're like making videos about it and stuff, saying, hey, I've got a new film coming out called Filming Film Face, it's gonna sound a bit odd, although it is quite funny. I'm sure you've all heard about that Boaty McBoatface thing. If you haven't, then where have you been? But it is something I'm taking seriously. As I said, I've got the script started, and I also bought a big pad which has got some notes in, and I mean, I've used the first 2 pages so far, because there's no point just writing on all of the pages for no reason. But I am taking this seriously, and obviously equipment is something I'm going to need, and all of that, and it's going to cost a lot of money, and I'm going to need time, and I'm going to need money, which I just said, and people. I'm going to need actors, I'm going to need people that can use the cameras, and directors, and so, well, I think I've already got the person who's going to be helping direct it, but there's a lot that goes into it, and obviously there's a lot that I'm going to learn along the way, which is such a cool thing, because just learning more is, well, it never hurts. And yeah, there'll be like a Kickstarter video and the Kickstarter page at some point when it's more like finalised, because obviously if people can help fund, then that'd be great. If they can't, it doesn't matter. And obviously I'm not a big YouTuber, so I'm not expecting miracles to happen or anything, but Kickstarter is obviously where people go to try and get funding for projects like this, so hopefully in the near future that will happen. But obviously I'll keep you guys updated on social media and stuff. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know it wasn't the normal sort of fun, exciting video, but I really just wanted you guys to be the first to know about this awesome project I'm working on. And obviously you guys are going to be involved as much as I can, like for example commenting down below and let me know title ideas, funny, silly, serious, whatever. Just let me know in the comments below, and other than that, I'll see you next time.